Ooh, girl, I've been wanting one of these for a long time. It's the Stairs to Heaven clock. This is from the 1980s, I think, and it's still ticking. It's working right now. Yes, this is awesome. You know I have to bring you for another walk through Goodwill with me. This is a Goodwill that I haven't been to in a little while. So in Omaha, Nebraska, we actually have a good handful of Goodwills. You know, people think Nebraska and they think rural, like rural areas and nothing whatever, but Omaha is a big city in the middle of Nebraska. So if you ever look that up, that's where I'm at. And I'm going to the Goodwill now around 144th and what is it? L? Somewhere between, no. What is this? 144th and Q? Something like that. So going over to the linens here first, and I saw this blanket, I spotted this blanket. I just wanted to take a look at it because sometimes character blankets will sell, all kinds of different characters. I don't really know who this is, but it's really piqued my interest. It's $2.99, and it's like I just kept searching. It almost looked kind of like anime stuff, which I don't know a lot about, but I know I've done well with some anime in the past. So even though I don't know who this is, I'm taking it. You know, sometimes you got to just take a risk on things, and I'm going to do it. We're going to find out. I also picked up this really stunning vintage fabric. You know what, guys? I should do a video. Tell me in the comments right now if you think I should do a video on how to sell fabric. Some of you I know are not super familiar with how to do that.
Excuse me.
And you know, the other thing is you might think, well, I don't want to sell fabric, but it can be really good money in fabric. For some vintage fabric, I'll sell for like $10 a yard. I'll pick it up like 5 yards at a time or something for $4. So, you know, do the math. It can be pretty good. Just recently sold some fabric for $60 that I paid $5 for. This is a Life is Good blanket with little turtles on it. It didn't comp for anything really high, a good bread and butter though, so I'm going to pick that up.
Okay.
Pretty cheap.
Okay, good.
And $2.99, I think it'll sell for 15 or 16. So, you know, and that's the other thing. You know, if you're new to reselling bread and butter, which is like those are kind of like smaller profits. The bulk of my sales are bread and butter. Those are what, you know, those are just the main, well, those are my main sales. All those little sales add up. And bread and butter is different for everybody. What I consider bread and butter, some people might think like, well, that's not even worth it at all. They wouldn't even do that at all. But for me, it is. This is a beautiful pattern on this. Isn't that beautiful? Real pretty. So as you can see, I'm not being super thorough. Oh, that's like a backdrop kind of thing. That's kind of cool. Like a backdrop, or actually it might be a shower curtain. These were interesting. They were handmade. I do like when I'm picking up linen, tape, gosh, spit it out, Angela. Placemats, I like to pick them up at least 4 in a set, not 3 in a set, not 2. It needs to be at least 4. And I do like an even number if possible. Just checking out some other linens here. I really do like selling linens a lot, so I'm always keeping my eye out for those. Yep, just peeking through. I did end up getting this decorator's fabric. Very, very heavy duty decorator's fabric. It's like an upholstery fabric, actually. So it's really interesting looking, kind of primitive looking. I think whenever this sells, it's going to go for good money. And right now it's only $2.99. There's at least 3 yards there, I think. So that's going to be good. I love selling fabric. People will look for specific fabrics online. I can teach you, if you guys would like, how to use keywords, how to measure your fabric, how to figure out how many yards it is, and all of that stuff. How to identify certain kinds of fabrics. It really can be a really great way to just kind of supplement and pop in there with the rest of your sales. That little Elmo blanket was pretty cute, right? Iron Man towel, we're leaving him there. I keep walking by the purse sections at Goodwill, but the truth is I need to get myself a new purse. And, you know, when you're a picker, you don't really buy a lot of things full price retail. Get spoiled at the thrift store. So I probably will get one thrifted, but I haven't made myself just look around at them yet and see what the heck is out there. So I need to do that. I need a new one. Also, I need a new mini backpack. I wore one out to the pumpkin patch the other day with my niece and my daughter. They're like, So embarrassing. It's this old backpack I've had forever, but it's still good. Like, I don't know, it's still great. Let's go over here. They usually have the little carts back there for things that they've got, like the new items out, but they weren't sitting there, so they must be in the back right now getting ready to bring them out. I don't know. I am not a reseller who will rush the racks. Excuse me, rush the carts when they bring out a new cart. I'm sad that that happens because it looks bad for resellers. So I just hate hearing about that. I did pick these Five Nights at Freddy's birthday decorations up for $1.99. There was a banner, there was a poster, I think, and there was napkins, and those already sold. I don't remember what they sold for. What did they sell for? I think it was 15 to 20 bucks. This little kitty cat, I thought was just a plush, little Halloween, but he's actually a puppet. So I went ahead and grabbed this. I took it home and tested him, and he does work. Real cute little guy. He's not going to bring a ton of money. He'll be another good little bread and butter sale. I'm hoping it'll sell for Halloween. We're going to find out. It hasn't sold yet, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Looked at some other Halloween decorations here. It is that time of year, you know. Now's the time to get those out. And what I really like, geez, $14.99. What are you guys kidding me? What I really like is vintage Halloween. So I'm being kind of selective here. Looking at a few things, putting a few things back. And then we'll go check out the next aisle. The green and blue aisle. What's down here? What can we find on these shelves? Would you guys please hit the like button if you're here? I really appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. What is that? Why did that look like that in front, guys? I don't know anything about that. Why did that little kettle look that way with the little holes in front? Is that normal? Maybe it's for loose leaf or something? Anyway, appreciate you so much. Leaving a like and a comment really helps YouTube know that people actually like my videos and they don't hate me. So if you could leave me a like and a comment, I would super, super appreciate that. Actually, temptation dishes can do well, but it's like very specific ones. And I've got to be sometimes kind of particular about dishes. I don't love to store them. Oh, I have sold one of those before. Little music maker thing. I don't remember what these are called, but I have sold one. I did decide to leave that one behind. The other one I had a very specific like Dutch pattern on it. So anyway, shucks, what was I don't know what I was saying. That's pretty, but I don't know a lot about that. Where are my glass experts at? Where are you guys at? How do you have the patience for brass? I don't know, probably the same way people think like, how do I have the patience for the things I pick up? The great thing about reselling is everyone can do what works for them. That's the beauty of it. And I just love it. Oh, I got so duped on this. Angela, open it. Open it right now. Don't just put it in your cart. No. You know what I did? I just put it in my cart. Did I open it to see if the Bible was in there? Guess what? It was really heavy. I assumed the Bible was in there. I got home. I opened it up. Old Bible with Scotch tape all over it. I was like, oh, I got so duped. I thought I had a brand new Bible that was going to do well. So that was a bad pick. And that's going to happen. Don't beat yourself up over bad picks. Happens to the best of us. Ooh, it's really pretty. Oh, Tibet from Jeanette. Isn't that cute? Very, very cute. Again, with not wanting to pick up dishes today. We'll leave that there. But good job, Bet. Or was it Annette? What did that? Good job. Oh, what's this? Oh, I know what this was. All different kinds of little drawer pulls and handles. We just don't need any of those right now in my inventory room, so we're going to leave those behind. And they were kind of modern too. That's plastic. I was kind of thinking maybe if that was glass, we would take a closer look, but everybody loves a good cloche. These stayed here. I think they're Zumba, and we don't need them, so those stay there. And into our more Halloween goodies. That little birdhouse thing's kind of cute down there. And some lamps up top. When I do lamps, most of the time, unless it's small, but for big lamps, I only do them here locally, marketplace pickups. But I have sold lamps before. I just have to be like mentally prepared to ship those. A lot of packing supplies. Especially, I've had like a double-sided, like hand painted lamp before, like even the shade was breakable, and ooh, that was scary, but it made it there somehow. And this aisle, half of it is Christmas, the other half is all different kinds of home decorations. And I really was just kind of hoping to find something special down here. I love the brown aisle. I think it's just because it's kind of my style. Sometimes I do love the brown aisle. Look at that rocking horse. How sweet is that? Checking the bottom of everything. You know, I always say you got to stay curious. Look things up if you need to. Look at these. These are kind of neat. I did look her up. I wish she was worth more, but... And sometimes you'll look something up and you can't find it at all. And it's like, then you wonder, is this because it's very rare? Or is this because, you know, it's really not anything? You know, it's hard to say sometimes. But I was trying to take a better look at what was on that old wood plaque thing there. And just browsing the aisles just a little bit more. There's so much Native American stuff here. Whenever I see a whole collection of something, I'm like, oh man, I think maybe someone had a beautiful collection and maybe they passed on or something. When you see them all at the thrift store, oh, it makes me kind of sad. Anyway, these little candle things are kind of cool. It's almost like they're hand turned. I don't know. That's kind of neat. What is that? I don't know. The golf clubs. Sorry guys, I never check the golf clubs. I don't want to do it. I don't have the patience for it. I'm not drawn to those. You know, I am an everything reseller, so there's nothing that I'll just ward off and say I would never sell that, but these are so beautiful. Oh my goodness. I wish they were all way cheap. I'd probably buy the whole set. And here we go. I've been looking for this forever. Steps to Heaven or Stairway to Heaven. And it's like the song, all of these little things walking up those stairs to heaven. It's one of these really cool 1980s clocks. I've been looking for it forever. And it's nothing crazy. It's like a $35 to $40 sale, but so cool. And I think it was only like $3.99 on that tag. So I grabbed that. I've been looking for one of those. Really, really neat. I love it. More costume stuff that we don't need. Am I right? I'm right. So what do you think, guys? What do you think of our haul here? Why don't you guys tell me what you have found in the thrift store recently? Drop it down in the comments. Tell me what your favorite find has been. I want to know how you're doing in the reselling world out there. eBay looking good for you? Are you on Poshmark or Mercari? Maybe local sales are your favorite? You can run this business however you want, and that is the beauty of reselling. It is for you to do what you want with. Thanks so much for joining me here, guys. Okay, that was a good little haul for less than 30 minutes. If you guys haven't already done it, do me a favor. OMG. There we go. Drop me a comment. Let me know you were here. Like and subscribe. Thanks so much, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.